Hello friends, welcome to Empath PM. Congratulations on getting your dream job as a product manager. You feel energized, proud, and ready to execute on your vision to elevate the organization to heights it has never seen. In your first 100 days, you focus on setting up one-on-ones with engineering, design teams, introducing yourself to leadership and the management, and drafting up a strategy for your next year and beyond. 6 months later, the dream suddenly becomes a nightmare. Your enthusiasm and false sense of pride will transform into a vicious cycle of feeling defeated, stressed, and frustrated by the lack of movement. The initial product roadmap you developed was detailed down. However, the engineering team hasn't bought into your goals, and you have failed to make any significant progress. Leadership is pissed, and your confidence is all-time low. At this point, you might be thinking, how to keep up? Are there any guiding principles? Good news is yes, there are 5 rules of product management to help you succeed achieving your vision. Let's look at them. First principle is to kill your ego. A product manager has many of the responsibilities, and the inflated sense of purpose and pressure can lead to negative consequences, including feeling directly into a personal sense of ego. You are not a CEO, so whoever has said that you are the mini CEO, they have sold you a fancy dream. You have responsibilities with zero authority. A product manager that views himself or herself on a pedestal when compared to his or her peers is losing sight on the goal by building an incredible product. So, what's the key to get the things completed? Humbleness. By humbling yourself from time to time, you can foster the growth of a collaborative environment. Remember, we are stronger together. Second principle is, you are not the expert. And keep reminding this to yourself. If a conversation arises around the tech stack that should be used, loop in the tech lead or CTO. For the tasks involving user experience, flow design, or the UI framework mockups, bring the designer. Trust your teams to be expert in their particular area, and argue back only if you have data, evidence, or intuition about the user's need to support your claim. Stepping on the toes of engineering, design, or business team is the quickest path to alienate yourself. So understand your unique value add to the team and play your position. The only exception to this rule exists in the startup land. If the company isn't able to hire a dedicated tech lead, designer, or business strategist, the PM plays the role. Third principle is make decisions. The tech industry moves fast and waits for no one. A PM may be overwhelmed with the number of decisions that need to be made and can fall victim to analysis paralysis if too much time is dedicated to overthinking simple choices. Use whatever method you need to keep the chain moving. Don't slow down the timeline, bickering over minor details. Find a method to understand the order in which decisions need to be made. Insignificant tasks, for example, wording on the landing page, image selections, can be deferred, whereas strongly linked action items need immediate attention to prevent a sequence of events from being delayed. For complex decisions, set up a dedicated time to look at the details and come to a conclusion. Time is a luxury you cannot afford to waste as a PM. So, learn to consider the opportunity cost of each hour you spent on the clock. Fourth principle is become comfortable with ambiguity. As a PM, you must embrace the feeling of being lost in the water. It's okay to be uncomfortable, restless, and anxious. A lot can change over the course of a product development timeline, especially if you are dealing with multi-year projects. So learn to adapt early and remain flexible enough in strategy and mentally to deal with unexpected curves that will be thrown at you. Don't be over dependent on your manager to tell you about next step. Rather, decide what needs to be done and work with your manager to request the resources you need to execute. And final principle is ask the right questions. Time is non-renewable resource and people don't enjoy wasting it, especially in a work settings. If you are in a meeting, user research interview, or client feedback session, it's imperative that the questions you ask are clear, concise, and generate useful insight that can be looked back into product development planning at a later stage. Asking an effective question is comparable to drilling for the gold. If you do your research, prepare, and drill in the right spot, your yield will be high and effort will have paid off. If you follow a strategy in which thoughts are disorganized and you start breaking grounds in random places, you are likely to waste time and walk away feeling distressed. However, sometimes you may be clueless and users can say they don't have any problem with the current system. This is because they don't visualize the long-term goal, so try putting the right goal and rephrase your questions. So the summaries, we have 5 guiding principles. Kill your ego. You are not the expert. Make decisions. Become comfortable with ambiguity and ask the right questions. If you like the video, like and share it. Please do subscribe the channel. Link of previous videos are in the description. Thank you for watching. Stay connected for the more PM topics. Thank you.